friend is coming soon. I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator.
10 allegedly alien artifacts that remain mysterious. There are many people who believe that aliens have visited Earth many times throughout the course of history, but claims are difficult to prove. Many of the supposed sightings of UFOs along with abductions have been very easily dismissed as being nothing more than misunderstandings or hoaxes. However, there are many strange objects on Earth that are said to be proof that aliens have paid Earth a visit. UFO tooth wheel from Russia. A man came across a piece of machinery that was very strange in Vladivostok. The machinery seemed to be a piece of tooth wheel and it was in a piece of coal. The toothed object was tested and it was pure aluminium and said to be made artificially, and it was dated at 300 million years old. What was strange was that it seemed to be a part that might have been used in a delicate technical device, such as a microscope. Conspiracy theorists declared that it must be a part of an alien spaceship, but scientists wouldn't confirm and said they wanted to run more tests on the mysterious artifact. Whether alien or not remains to be proven. During the 1930s, explorers came across a huge statue made of sandstone in the jungle in Guatemala. While carvings were not unusual, what was strange about this one was that it didn't have the facial features of Maya or any other of the people of that time. It had elongated cranium along with fine features, and these didn't seem to come from any of the history books. Researchers said that the features were unique and seemed to depict someone from an alien civilization far more advanced than any of the pre-Hispanic races of the USA that were known. Some people believed that there may be more to the statue underneath the head, but this was proven not to be the case. The statue may just be another hoax, of course, but we will never know, as revolutionary troops decided to use it for target practice and virtually destroyed the features. Williams enigmath. A man with the name of John J. Williams was out hiking in 1998 when he came across something protruding from the ground. He dug up what he thought was a rock with strange looks. When he dug it up, he found it had a strange electrical component attached to it and was made by man and seemed to look like a plug. The rock has now become well known among UFO enthusiasts and has been seen in UFO magazine along with the 14 times. Williams was an electric engineer, and he said that the electronic component that was embedded wasn't glued in and had not been welded. It seems that the rock had formed itself around the device. The rock was called the Williams enigmath, but many people believe that it was nothing more than a hoax. Williams was asked to break it apart but refused and said he would sell it for $500,000. Geological analysts have said that the stone is about 100,000 years old, and if so, it couldn't have been made by man. Airplanes that appear ancient. The Incas left some puzzling trinkets behind, and some were called ancient airplanes. They were gold figures that took on the appearance of jet planes of modern times. At first, it was thought that the objects might resemble animals, but then it was pointed out that they had what looked to be wings from fighter planes and landing gears. The objects led to speculation that the Incas may have been in contact with aliens who had the ability to build jet planes that were advanced and who more than likely owned the technology to do so. Of course, they may just be the artist's idea of flying fish or strange beasts, rather than being planes. The Lizard Man of Al-Ubad Archaeological Site. The Al-Ubad Archaeological Site is situated in Iraq, and this is a gold mine for historians and archaeologists. Many objects dating back to the pre-Sumerian period 5900 to 4000 BC have been found on the site, and some of the objects have been disturbing. Statues were found that seemed to show lizard-like humanoid alien figures in poses that were not said to be an indication that they were gods. There has been a lot of interest and stories about the reptilian aliens that the statues were modeled around, who roamed the earth, and some say still do. The true nature of the statues has remained a mystery. Meteorite fossils from Sri Lanka. The remains of a meteorite were found and analyzed by researchers in Sri Lanka, and they revealed that there were a lot more to them than just being pieces of space rock. The remains were said to be alien artifacts, made from actual aliens. Studies revealed that the meteorite contained algae and fossils that were of alien origin. The leading researcher said that the fossils give evidence that life does exist through the universe and is spread about through meteorites. Of course, there are many who have criticized the theory, as some of the traces of life were said to be freshwater species that can be found on Earth. Whether they are actually alien remains to be proven. Triumph Tapestry of the Summers. The Summers Triumph is a tapestry that was created in Bruges during 1538 and it is now in the Beirut's National Museum. The tapestry is well known among conspiracy theorists as it shows UFO objects in the sky. The presence of the UFO has baffled people, but some have said that they might have been added onto the tapestry to connect UFOs to the ruler. Of course, this has spurred a lot of questions as why would Belgians in the 16th century recognize UFOs and then connect them mentally with divinity? Glorification of the Eucharist. Italian painting. One of the most mysterious of altar paintings was done by Venturo Salimbeni, a painter from Italy, and it has the name of Disputa of the Eucharist. The painting is also known as the Glorification of the Eucharist. The painting was made in 3 parts, with the bottom 2 being normal and showing religious authorities with an altar. The top of the painting shows the Father and Son along with the Holy Ghost, in the form of a dove. What is strange is that there also seems to be a space satellite in the picture. This is a big spherical object that has a metallic finish, strange lights and telescopic antennas. UFO enthusiasts along with theorists have said that the painting is proof of alien life and maybe even time travel. Those who have debunked the theory say that it is a sphere mundi, a representation of the universe as a globe. The strange lights are said to be the sun and the moon, and the antenna is said to be a scepter wand, the symbol for father and son authority. Bet's family mystery sphere. A strange fire destroyed 88 acres of woodland belonging to the Betts family, and among the destruction they found a silver sphere around 8 inches in diameter that was smoothed apart from an elongated triangle symbol. The family thought it might have been a gadget from NASA or perhaps a Soviet spy satellite, so they kept it. When the son was playing his guitar in the room in which the sphere had been placed, it began to react to the tune that he played. It emitted a throbbing sound along with a resonance that caused disturbance to the family's dog. This wasn't the only strange thing the sphere could do, as it could stop and then change its direction when it was pushed along a floor. However, the sphere always made its way back to the person who had first pushed it. It also seemed to draw on power. The sphere didn't crash or fall, and it was able to venture up a table that was slanted without falling. Scientists and the military took a look at the sphere and were impressed. However, it then started to show poltergeist-like behavior, such as doors being slammed shut and organ music filled the house from nowhere. It was then that they decided to have it analyzed by the Navy, who said that it was nothing more than an ordinary ball made from stainless steel. To this day none knows really whether the ball was of alien origin, but shortly before the fire and the family finding the ball, a car had driven past and it had steel balls on it, for a sculpture that was going to be made. Alien or not, no one knows for sure. Maya artifacts of the Mexican government. The Mexican government showed off some Mayan artifacts in 2012, which they had kept secret for 80 years. The objects were said to have come from a pyramid that hadn't been explored, while was lying under another one in Calakmul. This was said to be a powerful ancient Maya city. A number of the finds were said to be of alien origin, as they showed alien visitors and UFOs. However, there was a sense of fraud behind it, as the documentation seemed to be lying about something. A document that had been signed by Raul Julia Levy revealed that Levy didn't seem to be the person he made out to be. His widow called out a man by the name of Salvador Alba Fuentes, a con man. She said that he was trying to cash in on the fame of her husband, and in doing so pretended to be her husband. Production of the documentary that was underway about the findings from the pyramid was halted, and there was very little proof of the authenticity of the artifacts. It was said that they could have been cheap fakes made by local artisans. But whether they were of alien origin or fakes has never been found out.
Please like us and share with your social media. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
Be sure to enter our subscriber appreciation $100 monthly giveaway. The link is in our description.
and visit our sister channel. Event is coming soon. For additional intel and information, stay tuned. Victory of the Light.